I feel like most flower growers are flower nerd, so they're just looking for the unique, cool stuff.
So how many are we going for, Jill?
However many you would like to go for.
Okay.
It does not matter to me. You can cut as long as you want.
I'm Elijah Griles, and I grew up on my family's farm in Central Virginia. Join me to discover the people and stories of Virginia agriculture from the farm.
We are in Louisa County at Leatherwood Farms, and I am with Jill Kelly. Could you just start by introducing yourself and tell us a little bit about what we're looking at right in front of us here?
All right. I'm Jill, and I am co-owner with my husband of Leatherwood Farms, and we grow cut flowers here in Louisa County. This farm was purchased by my mother-in-law's family, and they started living here in 1889.
Oh, wow.
And there is a creek that runs through the middle of the property called Leatherwood Creek, and so they named the farm Leatherwood Farm. These are snapdragons, and they were planted in the fall.
To me, they all look the same.
Okay.
So how do we know which ones aren't ready and which ones are?
All right. So here's an example. She has a bunch of open blooms on
Right.
them, and some that you can see are starting to color up, and then a little bit at the top. This is a great flower to cut.
For people watching this and thinking, wow, those are so beautiful, how hard is it? Is this a labor of love, or is it like, oh, I just have a green thumb? And
I don't have a green thumb. I can't keep a houseplant alive, but I do good out in the field. It is a labor of love because it is a lot of hard work. You're out here in all kinds of weather. You know, it is a year-round job, even though we're only cutting flowers usually from March to maybe November.
what is the benefit of the co-op as it comes to having a lot of growers? Like, if you don't have enough of something, other growers may be able to supplement.
Exactly. So you could have a designer who has a really large wedding that they're planning, and they, for instance, might want 500 white snapdragons. I'm never going to have 500 white snapdragons at one time, but I might be able to supply 150, and another grower might be able to supply another 100 or 150, and then someone else 50, so that together as a group we can meet the demand for the 500 white snapdragons.
I'm just thinking, if I was growing these flowers, when you have an order like that, are you out here like every morning, every evening going, okay guys, like we're almost there, you're almost ready?
Yes. I do talk to them sometimes, say, I need you to bloom, I need you to bloom.
Now we're in downtown Richmond at River City Flower Exchange, where Jill's flowers go to get sold. Let's go check out the market. Could you just start by introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about what you do?
So I'm Jess Fawcett. I am the market manager at River City Flower Exchange. I basically oversee daily operations of the market. I'm making sure that customers receive product, whether that's through delivery orders, pickup orders, or just purchasing things day of in the market.
You've had a lot of customers coming through this morning. What are they going to do with the flowers that they're picking up?
It varies customer to customer. Really wonderful thing about this job too is like getting to know all these small business owners, mostly women. Those people that just walked out, they're both nurses, they're sisters, but they also do flowers on the side. And then people that came in this morning with larger orders are doing huge weddings, big events. But yeah, April is wedding season time, so lots of weddings.
What is the value of local flowers?
A huge part of buying local for our customers is the fact that it's connected to seasonality, so their designs can change, but it's also a connection to like the natural world, the natural rhythms of the world. You're also supporting better labor practices with local farms. They're paying their employees living wages. They're also supporting eco-friendly growing practices. All of our farms are no spray. And then we're also not shipping things across the world. Our farms are within an hour or two outside of Richmond at the furthest. 2 nights ago we had a frost, so it's constantly like babying these plants. My farmers are out there like putting cover on everything, trying to make sure that they're gonna last when they actually need to grow.
Is it hard for people to adjust to what may be in season?
A lot of that is education, just being able to like substitute and shift designs based on what's available, and that also is like creates more fresh new designs.
Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Jill and her farm.
Jill is kind of a mentor for me. She was on the hiring team when I first started with River City, but she also is just a wealth of information. We went to a Rooted Farmers conference together last fall in New Hampshire, and I got to hang out with her the whole weekend. I felt like she was probably sick of me at the end, but she's just the best, and her farm is so beautiful. I recently got to go there for the first time. Yeah, I'm just grateful for her to be a part of the co-op.
For you, does it just bring you joy to walk in here and see all of the flowers?
Yeah, you can't be upset when you're surrounded by flowers. I like to say that we're not saving lives, so nothing is an emergency, but flowers are beautiful, and like that, brings me some peace, some joy.
I never get tired of a seed germinating, growing into a plant. That cycle just excites me every year. I never get tired of that.